she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me want to say.
This is such a special place. You drive through the streets of Green Bay, no tall buildings, quaint houses, and then boom, right there in the middle of the neighborhood is iconic Lambeau Field. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Green Bay Packers. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now the fourth-year man is Cam Akers, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Hey, look at this Packers defense. They've been very good against the pass so far this year. Number 4 in the NFL right now.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. The beautiful fake. And they finally put it into this return, but not before it's all the way down to the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Love. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Love. And complete once again to Watson. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Losing with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and 2, 1st down marker at the 5-yard line. Throwing, Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And it's a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. And they'll start at the 25 as Powell decides against returning it. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. They'll go again here with Akers. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. I mean, look at this Packers defense. They're a tough unit to throw against. Currently 4th toughest in the NFL. Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for 28 yards.
And that's how you shake off the interception you threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to 2 people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
They'll run on first down with Akers. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That was all Preston Smith. Navigating into the backfield, he gets the tackle for loss. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Ready.
A guy coming off a career high in rushing yards last year. Here's Aaron Jones. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Into the hands of the rookie Jordan Addison. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. From the red zone now, Cousins. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Cousins here going to change the play. They'll look to throw again. He'll dump this off to Akers. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. To the air again, it's Cousins. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. 65 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Love. Escaping the pressure right. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
Love. And that will fall incomplete. Oh, they took a shot there on what will turn out to be the final play. On 4th down, the Packers called on Daniel Whelan to punt. Brandon Powell deep for Minnesota. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Taken from just outside the 30. Call that a 46-yard punt, though they did get 9 back on the return. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Cousins. This is caught by Addison. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Play action now. Cousins. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now Cousins' throw going to be pulled in by Addison. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. 3rd and short yardage. Cousins flush to his right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Rashawn Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. So on 4th down, on is the punter Ryan Wright. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Play action this time with Love. That's going to be caught downfield by Reed. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. They got 29 yards that time. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Play fake. Here's Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another 1st down. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. The Packers at 500 and 3-3 through the season's first 6 weeks. Now, they were losers last time out, trying to turn things around here in this one.
And it always helps to have a home crowd behind you, giving you encouragement as long as you give them something good to cheer about. So you know they just want to come out and play well for their faithful, and I expect them to do just
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down. And this one is right down the middle, and that will extend their lead even further.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first-half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
The Vikings on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
They'll throw again. Cousins. That's caught downfield by Addison. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 42. A good pickup there of 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing, Cousins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd down, Cousins. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick six? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position.
Here's 2nd and 3.
On play action. Glove to throw. They'll roll him out right. That's complete to Dobbs. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Love now. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Reed. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Now the 4th-year man from BC, it's A.J. Dillon.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Now 3rd down and 7. To pass. Here's Jordan Love. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Aaron Jones on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Packers continue to pull away here in this first half. Carlson's extra point up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards. It moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Packers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Following the interception, Love. This one swung out here to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy